All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, big happy Saturday to you. It's the 27th of July, Saturday night. It's about 8:30. We're going to take a sneak peek here and make a little video of the primary alfalfa field and the primary sorghum. We got some decisions to make, and I welcome the comments on this one. I don't know what to do. All right, I know what to do with the alfalfa. The alfalfa, which is, it's, man, did this stuff come up right after cutting. It's, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about this. This is beautiful. And I know we're dealing with second crop here, but it seems to me it hit kind of a stunting growth period here. And I got to tell you, we've had the weather for it to just absolutely explode. Who knows? Maybe another week or so, and things will be absolutely different. But I am liking what I'm seeing. It's about as pure as you can ask for. This will be going into the same. This will be high moisture, bale wrapped for alfalfa baleage. Yeah. Give you a little look-see here. It's about up to the knee. We'll see what happens. I am not prepared to whop this down just yet. I want to see what happens with weather here. This is new seeding, folks. This is the first year for this. As far as I'm concerned, a third crop on a new seeding, especially where I'm from, that is tricky business. You can actually do more damage than anything by taking a third crop off later in the year with new seeding. We're going to play this out. Time's going to tell what's going to happen here. But, okay. Let's forget about alfalfa here for a second. Let's go to the primary sorghum. As everybody knows, if you keep up with the videos, I call this the primary sorghum field. This is that hybrid BMR from Alfalfa Seeds. This is called the Forage King. I do like what I'm seeing here, and I think a decision has to be made. Right now, we are in a very generous spot in this field, folks. Right now, I'd have to label this crop at being about an average of 3.5, 3 foot. You're looking at some 4 foot stuff here, but this, you know, this is a very generous area. Well, you know, the one big thing we have to do here is pay attention to the calendar. Let's just call it the beginning of August right now, because we're about there. Here's the deal. The amount of money and time that I put into this field, I will be gosh darned if I do not get a second cutting in here. Well, let's just label this August 1st today. I think this needs to come down no matter what height it's at in 1 week. This week coming up, I will be completed with first crop hay. In fact, I just got done cutting a property tonight. I have 7 properties left to go, 7 complicated and smaller properties, but they all total damn near about 40 acres. My hope and goal is that we get about 200 rounds off of it, which is kind of a tall order according to some of these fields that I'm talking about. And first crop will be done. I think I need to change gears, and we need to look at this sorghum here next week. Now, according to memory, last year, I'm still gaining an education in this thing they call sorghum. There were some growth spurts that were just absolutely ridiculous. Right now, I think we are in one of them. I recorded last year, what was the record growth spurt in 1 week? From a Saturday to Saturday was like 13 inches or some crap like that, which is unbelievable. I believe we're on the brink of hitting a big growth spurt. And folks, I got to tell you, according to the calendar, the fact that I will, by God, take 2 crops off of here, because I have to and need to, and the condition that it's in now, I think we're whacking sorghum down next week, folks. I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm tired. But tired's a good thing. My goal was to finish off first crop this week. I have this week at home. And I'm going to get into this on a different video. My days are numbered. This full week coming up, I have at home to finish first crop and to be home on the farm full time. After that, next Sunday, it's back to reality. Back to work a few days a week. I'll get into that on a different video. So what I was getting at is I was looking forward to finishing up first crop this week, which it will, by God, be finished up. I got a perfect plan, which of course can fall apart in 2 seconds. This stuff is beautiful. My plan was to go play hooky and take off for a day or two and just be a bum somewhere and get a little rest and relaxation. Munising, Michigan. Folks, if you've never been there or you never heard of it, look it up. It's one of the natural wonders of beauty, especially in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I was actually looking to head there for a couple of days maybe, if I could get away with it. I don't know. We're going to see what happens, because right now what I'm seeing next week being reserved for sorghum. And boys, they're a pile of work here. Holy crap. See what happens. I guess this is a big video of speculation. I know what to do, I just got to think about it. But I'm just giving you a review on what things look like right now. The alfalfa and the primary sorghum and everything else. This alfalfa, grassy alfalfa field is absolutely beautiful. This is coming up in fine form. I did hit this with some fertilizer, folks. This will be cut again, and predominant square bales coming off of this. I have a lot of horse people that are screaming for high content alfalfa small squares. And that's what we're looking at doing here. Of course, this has got a ways to go yet, but liking what I'm seeing. So, all right, folks, just a video of a bunch of indecision, I guess is what this was. Little review on the primary sorghum alfalfa. It's been a busy few days here. I've been AWOL for a few days, just trying to get ahead. We've gotten a significant amount of rain here in the last few days. The weather pattern's just been all jacked up. But I'm liking what I'm seeing for this week coming up. And therefore, right after chores this evening, I hooked up to the discbine and whacked down one of the hay fields. And it's round bales from here on out. I'm hoping for 200, which will make an even 500 round bales at the bale yard, which is quota. Quota that I figured out for the farm's need for this coming fall, winter, spring. 500 dry round bales of hay. That'd sure be a blessing to actually get that on first crop. So anything second crop is just, we'll call it a bonus. But asking for 200 bales on some of these properties that were involved here is a little bit of a tall order. But I'll be sure to take you with me, folks. You can take a look at it for yourself. We'll see what happens and cross the fingers just a little bit. It's a beautiful Saturday night. I think I'm heading home. I'm going to clean up a little bit. and continue on the path that I'm doing here. Might grab a couple of hay freds and go do some crop checks. And it's just kind of the mood I'm in here this evening. And I think that's a-okay. But I should have said this earlier in the video. If you're interested in sorghum, folks, good pal of mine, Brad Larson, who operates the channel Northern Wisconsin Farming, he has started his. He's started the harvesting. Please go check him out. And cross the fingers. Hope all is well. Hope the weekend's going fine, folks. I really do. And everything's okay. Yeah. We're going to talk to you sooner and later. Have a good night.